Welcome back on a Monday evening, show number 2 for the Monday Night Thunder. Dirt Slingers Racing League, CAMMUS Racing Simulators, Big Block Modified Series. You aren't here for the UMP race, man, you missed a good one. 13 drivers, but they put on a heck of a show. They went all 40 laps green. The leaders got into lap traffic. Had 3 leaders for the race and ended up with Dylan DeWert picking up the win over Devin Hauer and Travis Johnson. Travis Johnson quickest right now, former Big Block Series champion in this league. And he is the quickest in the pre-race practice session. Just about time for us to head down for opening ceremonies, come back for qualifying. So we are going to step aside. When we come back, qualifying will be on tap. Don't go anywhere.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
And now, please welcome Pastor Sam Foley from Port Orange, Florida, to deliver tonight's invocation.
Father, we ask today that you protect and bless those who participate in this race. May they use good sportsmanship and respect for each other. And we'll thank you and praise you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, big thank you to the Foley boys once again. Practice session wrapping out right here. 20 of Dylan DeWert out on the track the last few seconds. Also, Devin Hauer still out there making a few laps. Should be a really good one here at Fairbury. This teeny tiny little bull ring. Just about a quarter of a mile. Good temperatures everywhere. Little moisture in the air should ease the horsepower, keep the track kind of soft for these guys. We will see it start to get slick, but once that happens, you'll see 2 lanes of racing. I am so happy to see you guys back over on YouTube. I was worried because I was getting nothing from anybody for the longest time there. All right. I don't understand. Qualifying drivers already on track. Let's go watch Travis Johnson. He was the quickest in the pre-race practice session. He is right around the bottom. Garrett Boyd was the quickest. Now Travis Johnson takes that away by 1/100th of a second. And now Johnson's second lap going to be right against the outside wall. Johnson streaks across the stripe. Same exact time as his first lap, but Garrett Boyd goes 12:58 and bumps Johnson once again. Westfall on the track. He just finishes up. He is a quarter second behind those guys. Reed Rundle wrapping things up in the 43 car right now, 8th quick. Howard was 3rd quick. Westfall, Ostendorf, Vinny, Randolph, Moody, Rundle down to 9th quick. Jones, Thomas, and Griffin. Dylan DeWert now on the racing surface. And we'll see what the driver in the 20 machine can do. DeWert rolling. He is rolling around here. Did not post a time on his first lap. Second lap coming around. And he'll jump to 4th quick at 12:72. So everybody's taking time. We'll get ready to split these guys into heat races here. And this is how we're going to line up heat race number 1. It's going to be the 11 of Adam Vinny on the pole, and he'll have a 54 car. The Ohio Hombre, Matt Westfall, on his outside. Devin Howard, 316 machine. Setting up inside of row number 2. Next to your quick qualifier for the evening in the big blocks. That's Garrett Boyd in the 21. And then your 3rd row, the 73, Larry Moody, has the inside. Won at Knoxville a couple weeks ago. Missed last week, and now he's back to see if he can pick up where he left off. And he's going to start next to Bruce Jones in the 17, and then the 39 of Scott Griffin. Shotgun Charlie, heat number 1. Good look at the 11 car. 21, there's your 316, your 17, the 73, and the 39, that Victory Fuel machine. I like that purple on that car. Guys, don't be afraid to say hi in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. If you got a favorite driver, shout them out. You never know, they may be listening and or watching, and they'll come and check in between their on-track sessions. All right, Pace Truck is going to make the hard left turn and get his rear end out of the way. And Adam Vinny is going to get us started here. For session number 2, the Big Block Modified Series for Monday Night Thunder at Dirt Slingers Racing League, and we are under the green flag. A little bit of a wonky start, but everybody appears to have gotten away clean. Into 3 and 4, and Howard looking to the bottom, already trying to take the lead away, and he is going to have it. Vinny fought back. Lap 1 does go to Adam Vinny. This time Howard has him clear, and Vinny's going to go top shelf like he did in the UMPs. Howard leads lap number 2. Howard off the bottom has the lead clean and clear. Vinny second. Boyd working the bottom, trying to take that away. Garrett Boyd, last week's feature winner. Matt Westfall in 4th. Larry Moody's 5th. Bruce Jones and Scott Griffin having problems back in turns 3 and 4. He's going to ejecto changeo, go straight to the pits. And we'll stay green. Actually, he's going to keep it rolling, and we're going to stay green. We're coming around to 3 to go. This time, Howard easily 3/4 of a second in front. The battles for second, and now Garrett Boyd finds a launch pad out of 2 off the bottom. Found a little tacky dirt down there. He holds that spot all the way through the start-finish line, although only by a car length. As Vinny is now closing in, he's got something going up on the top side. White flag this time by Howard, easily out in front. Battle is for second. Who's it going to be at the line? Howard's going to win it. Boyd comes out of 4 with the spot. Boyd second. Vinny third. Westfall, Moody, Jones, and Griffin. And Griffin slides across the line to end heat number 1. So Vinny started on the pole, slid it back to third. Howard. Well, Howard did Howard things. That's all I can say. Heat 2, lining up on the front stretch for us. It's going to be the 47 of Jason Randolph on the pole. The F32 of Tom Ostendorf on his outside. Your second row to the inside, that's going to be the 20 of Dylan DeWert. And then he is going to have former series champion on his outside, the 25 of Travis Johnson. And your third and final row, the inside, will be the 43. That's Reed Rundle. And the 6 of Scott Thomason. We'll start on to the outside of that row. Why it does that every stinking time. All right, 8 more laps. Everybody's in the show. Fried bologna sandwiches are the best, though. All right, pace truck. We'll move out of the way and out of turn number 4. Jason Randolph, Tom Ostendorf. Going to get us going. I don't know if you're watching tonight or not, but Tim Nichols, shout out to you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Saw you had a good time out of Eldora this past weekend. Green flag in the air. We're underway for Heat 2. Single file through the top 4. Rundle was 3 wide for a split second, and he got shot out of there. Grabbed to the 4 spot now, side by side. Johnson and Thomas in there 3 wide again in 2. And this time, Rundle was up on the top side. The battle's going to be for the 4th position. It looks like Randolph and Ostendorf, holding it down. It looks like Travis Johnson is struggling just a little bit right here. Reed Rundle, he's finding a little forward bite. He's closing in on Dylan DeWert, running right through the center of the track. A little bump getting into turn 3, and it really gets the car to bouncing around. Makes it hard to put the power back down. Jason Randolph out in front, showing the way. Ostendorf went wide, opened up the door. Then DeWert went to the bottom. Now Rundle is going to go around the high side of DeWert. Can Reed Rundle get up here? Make his way around the 20 car. We're coming around to 2 to go. And Rundle has found something through the middle in 1 and 2, and he's going high in 3 and 4. He is following Ostendorf, and Ostendorf's closing in, white flag in the air. Randolph had company for a split second. Out of 4 for the final time. Heat 2. Jason Randolph's going to win it. Ostendorf, Rundle, DeWert, Johnson 5th. Thomason rounding things out in 6th. Matt Westfall, you got a copy. Matt Westfall. Matt Westfall, you there, buddy? Well, shoot, I guess he's on the track. I know. Matt, can you hear me, buddy? You may not be able to hear me over his engine. I don't know. Most of these guys can hear me when I'm talking. Let's see if we can interrupt this guy right here. He always loves talking to us when he's out there making laps. Reed Rundle, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, buddy.
All right, man. Tight little track here, quarter mile at Fairbury. Looked like you were able to use the middle and the outside, make a couple of moves out there. What are we thinking for the feature?
Stay out of trouble here. I mean, this is one of those tracks where you have to stay out of trouble. I mean, too tight, people will make mistakes, and if you're not paying attention, you're going to be involved in it.
Yeah, she usually kind of lends itself to getting two-lane here. The middle sometimes doesn't always work. If that goes away, what's the 43 driver going to do? Go bottom or the top?
Probably the top. I mean, that bump into 3 is always a little bit of a problem, and if you don't hit it right, you're going to bounce up and stuff like that. I mean, we're trying some stuff here in practice just to see if we can get it to settle and go from there. But right now,
All right,
long
man.
race.
Well, we're going to wish you good luck for 40 laps out there. Hopefully we get a chance to talk to you on the podium at the end of this thing.
Thanks, Roger. Appreciate it.
That's a driver of the 43. That is the Lumber Dude Jackwagon, Reed Rundle. He does when he can, but his new job, he is on call a lot, Mr. Rapids, and he's an EMT, and that makes it very difficult for him. But when he's available, yeah, we bring him in and have him call some races for us. He still does his real life stuff at Beaver Dam, and I forget where else, but couple of minutes left. Woo! Couple of minutes left in the warm-up session. Drivers trying to figure out where they're going to run. And wow. Oh, which one? Which one at which track do you run on? MLDS Legends. Okay, cool. Well, we'll have to let him know when we talk to him that you dropped by the chat. Hope you're enjoying the show tonight. This is a tight little place, and I can tell you when something happens, and we've seen it twice now here in this warm-up session, when something happens, it turns into something more just because of the tight quarters, the close proximity, and you don't have a whole lot of time to react. And so, one guy making a mistake can turn into 3, 4, 5 cars being in trouble really, really quick. So the guys have to be patiently and progressively aggressive to be successful here. You'll see the guys at the front, they're able to do it pretty good. They work their way to the front. They're obviously doing it the exact way it should be done. If they're falling back, they may be in trouble real quick here. About 40 seconds, and we will get ready for 40 green flag laps. Final show for the evening. We did update the points, and let me give you that. In this particular series, Devin Howard holds a 15-point lead over Travis Johnson, and they have a pretty good gap to Adam Vinny. In third, Bruce Jones, Scott Thomason are the top 5. After the race a little bit ago, the UMP standings, Travis Johnson leads that one by 56 points over Reed Rundle. Larry Moody in third, Devin Howard fourth, and Adam Vinny is in fifth. The overall points, Travis Johnson has a commanding 110-point lead in that. Devin Howard second, and Adam Vinny in third. All right. Warm-up session's over. Let's start looking at our grid for tonight. It's going to be Devin Howard in the 316, multi-time winner already in the series. He starts on the pole, and he's going to have Jason Randolph on his outside in the 47. The 21 of Garrett Boyd, row 2 to the inside, next to the 32 of Tom Ostendorf. Your third row, it's the row of the Lumber Dude, the 11, the Limousine, Adam Vinny on the inside, and the Jackwagon, Reed Rundle, in the 43 on the outside. The Ohio Hombre, Matt Westfall in the 54 car. He starts P7 next to Dylan DeWert in the 20. DeWert, the winner in the UMPs a little while ago. Larry Moody, 73 car, 2 weeks ago's feature winner. He starts row 5 to the inside next to the 25 of Travis Johnson. And then your sixth row is going to be Bruce Jones, the 17 car inside, the 6 of Scott Thomason on the outside. In the back row, all by himself, he can start either inside or outside, the 39, Scott Griffin. Jason Randolph returns in the UMPs, has a good run. First half of the night, second half not so much. Starts on the outside of the front row for the big blocks, and we've seen him in that General Tire series over there with Tim Sims do very well in the big blocks. But it's time for the Thunder in Monday Night Thunder in the Big Block Series under the green flag. Howard grabbing the lead. Boyd off the bottom, moves to second, and Boyd isn't going to waste any time. He's going to go right after your leader right from the get-go. Howard holds him up, leads lap 1. Here comes Boyd to the inside of turn 2, and he still doesn't have enough. But Reed Rundle side by side with Jason Randolph. They're almost 3 wide behind that. Vinny, Ostendorf, and DeWert getting that sorted out. We're still 2 wide further back as Johnson and Moody are side by side. Now Bruce Jones is going to pull alongside Larry Moody as well. Boyd is not giving up on trying to go for the lead on the very bottom against Howard, and he's a lot closer right this second than he was 2 laps ago. And out of 4, does he have enough? Just can't find the bite on the exit of turn number 4. Reed Rundle and Dylan DeWert now battling for the final podium spot. We're 5 laps in, and it is still a melee back through the field. Look at how tight that wad of cars is. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th on back. There goes Rundle, and once again, Boyd is after Howard. Caution for the first time. Matt Westfall is going to find trouble. 54 car, he looks pretty good here. A little brush there, he's okay. Oh, he and Scott Griffin coming together, meeting of the minds, and a right front tire later. The 54 car. So trouble for Matt Westfall early in this one. And that battle first and second, third and fourth was getting pretty good. Now we're going to double these guys back up, and that may change some things. Howard, Boyd, Rundle, DeWert, Ostendorf, Johnson, Randolph, Vinny, and Jones through 9th. Scott Thomason in 10th, Larry Moody and Scott Griffin 11 and 12. And as we saw in the replay, Matt Westfall, early exit. And he may sit in there and let him fix the car and come out just for the points. We know he loves to race. Base truck out of the way, ready to get back to green flag racing. 7 laps in the book, still 33 to go, and we're back to it. Big blink from Howard. Around the top side, Boyd trying to find momentum, now dives to the inside in 3 and 4. He's got the spot for the time being. Couldn't get the power down on the exit. Dylan DeWert now working to the outside of Reed Rundle. Now Boyd has the spot. Garrett Boyd down to the bottom, 1 and 2. New leader this time by lap number 9. Garrett Boyd, Devin Howard tight on second. DeWert third, Rundle fourth, and Johnson is right there. Top 5 all in a wad. Tom Ostendorf trying to join that battle. So is Adam Vinny. Vinny up top now, holds down the 7th spot all by himself. It's a battle in front of him side by side. He's bottled up, can't go anywhere. Back to the front. Boyd has company. This time he's got both DeWert and Howard. He's going to hang on to the spot, running on the bottom. The word around the top in 1 and 2, but Boyd has the launch pad. Hauer right through the middle. Goes through the hole in 3 and 4. The car bounces. Still Boyd for the moment. Great battle up front. Both lines about equal. At the line, Boyd had it by about a foot, maybe 14 inches. Into 3 and 4. This time, put DeWert out in front. And now Howard's going to go upstairs, trying to see if he can get around Boyd. The middle seems to be working for the FTM guys. Boyd has everything he needs down in 1 and 2 on the bottom. He just doesn't have as much in 3 and 4. Right there, he loses a lot of time. DeWert, Hauer, Boyd, Ostendorf off the top has gotten around Reed Rundle now. Rundle followed by Johnson, Vinny, Bruce Jones, Randolph, Moody, Thomason, and Griffin. So we'll go back to the front because Hauer is closing in. Hauer on the prowl one more time. Working on his teammate, cuts down, not enough power to the ground, and he can't make the pass. Laps clicking away. We've already gone past halfway. 17 laps remaining. Ostendorf now working around the top side. It looks like he's going to take third away from Boyd. Boyd married to the bottom and starting to go backwards. He's going to have to change his mind, find a different line. Here comes Travis Johnson, trying to make a bid to get around Reed Rundle, and Bruce Jones is right there as well. He slides in between Johnson and Vinny. DeWert, Hauer, Ostendorf, Rundle. Now the battle's starting to heat up between Johnson and Bruce Jones, and Jones almost got a little wide there. Exit 2, he's doing the same in 4, and he is just running a really good line. He is leaving just enough room that Johnson has to decide if he is going to force the issue and try to go through the sliver. This time Jones clears Johnson. So Jones is up to 6th. Rundle's still 5th. Boyd is still 4th. Boyd is closing back in on Ostendorf. He changed his line. He's going through the middle in 1 and 2 now. And now to the top in 3 and 4, and he's going to cut it down. Well, he didn't that time, but he cut it down the last time. He's closing in. He's looking for that mistake out of Ostendorf. Ostendorf, final driver on the podium currently. We're back to the front lap car. Leaders split in, one inside, one outside. DeWert went high. Hauer went low. No more lap traffic. Not going to be a factor. Top two, 2.4 seconds over Ostendorf, and Ostendorf's got company once again as Boyd really making him work to hang on to a podium spot right now. We'll see if the lap car plays any factor in what happens for the final podium spot here. Top two are gone. 2.25 seconds. They are locked up nose to tail. Wave lap this time by. 5 to go. Hauer went for it, and DeWert cut right back underneath him. So your two leaders starting to do battle here. They finished 1-2 in the UMP race. They're trying to do it again, but they're trying to reverse it here. 4 to go that time. Slicing and dicing at the front. Hauer went in low. Did he leave enough room? He just barely got there. Side by side. This time I think Hauer's going for the big bomb slider, and he went way wide. DeWert able to cut underneath popsicle sticks. 2 to go, and the battle's at the front. That time a little too close. Both drivers had to give space. This time Hauer, and he'll get to the white flag first. Who will it be at the checkers? Side by side. They went in. They both went through the hole. Who's going to win this one? Hauer brings it home at Fairbury. DeWert second. And boy, gets around Ostendorf on the final lap to bring home the final podium spot. So we'll grab our drivers. We'll bring them to our waiting room. Garrett Boyd, you there?
Yes, sir.
Well, first and a third in consecutive weeks here. We want to know what's going on, 21 car.
I don't know. I just don't really like this track with these cars, and you know, it tried running the bottom as long as I could to hold on, but they just kind of drove away from me on the top.
Yeah, you had to fight to get that podium spot there in the closing laps. Ostendorf got by you, and they're at the very, very end. You were able to sneak back by him. Car go away, or you just had to find a different line?
I just had to find a different line. There's kind of turned into one kind of single lane there towards the end.
Well, tight little tracks like this and a lot of door-to-door racing, it's either nerve-wracking or fun. Which was it tonight?
It was pretty fun tonight. Didn't have a lot of issues. I think we got some issues to resolve with the other drivers now, but we'll see.
All right, man. Well, give us some shout-outs, and we'll let you go take care of your admin duties.
I'd like to thank my girlfriend, Sim Magic, Sim Shop, the sponsors for putting this deal on, CAMMUS, and then you for broadcasting, Roger.
All right, man. Congrats on a great run, and I will talk to you in a little bit.
All right, thank you.
And Garrett Boyd finishing in third, and now we'll move on to our second place driver. He doesn't sweep tonight, but second place in the second show. Dylan DeWert, pretty good night of racing overall.
Yeah, I can't complain about that. That was a pretty good race. I enjoyed that.
You two really went at it pretty hot and heavy there at the end, Slider City, and your teammate came out on top.
Yes, he did. He outplayed me, I suppose, but always fun. Always good to race with Devin. Congratulations to him. Had a lot of fun. I'm sweating. Stayed in the car for you this time, though.
Well, that's outstanding, and we love it because we love to see everybody's cars. We know your teammate, he jumped out, but that's okay. You know, these tight little tracks, you know it's going to be door-to-door racing. You know sometimes there might be a little contact, but when it spreads out and you get 2 lanes of racing, because we saw guys on the bottom making it work, guys up on the top like yourself making it work, it's got to be a lot of fun, especially when the guys around you, you know, you can make a move, and they're going to be able to respect that.
Yeah, it's nice. You kind of know where you stand. I mean, if you give a little, I mean, you can take when you can, and they're willing to give a little up too. You know, they don't want to wreck their car and ruin their race or yours, which is nice. And it's, you know, typically what we get here, so that's why we keep coming back.
All right, man. Well, an awesome night of racing and a great finish in this one. Give me some shout-outs, some thank yous. We'll let you get out of here tonight.
Congratulations to Devin. That was a great race. Thank you. Nice and clean, like always. And all the other boys at FTM help us do this thing. Swan, Speed Shop, Gunner over there, Dean with their Super Dirt car. I suppose me for doing some of the wraps, including my own, I suppose. Other than that, you guys, and just putting the league on, making us look good. Appreciate it.
All right, man. Thanks for chatting with us. Congrats on a great night. Dylan Dort picking up second here in the Big Block Series, and now he swapped positions with his teammate. Devin Hauer picks up the win here after a second-place run into the UMPs. And Devin Hauer, you two went at it pretty good there.
Oh yeah, it's always a great race with you know, a teammate, you know, especially DJ. Good clean racing everywhere we go.
It looked like you were kind of biding your time, just kind of following around, and then there with about 5 or 6 to go, you decided to put the whip to the horse, and he fought back. Did you guys, either one of you, think, oh boy, if we make a mistake, this is really going to hurt?
Yeah, I found a line after I decided to move up to the top with him. I was like, oh, you know, maybe if I push it a little bit less than he is, you know, maybe I have something towards the end. And I started finding something, and you know, he kind of agreed on a line there, and we kind of just followed each other and hung out until, you know, more towards the end, and then about 5 to 10 to go, it was no holds barred, I guess. Really, after that, you go wherever you want to go, and you know, see what you can do, but at the same time, you know, run each other clean and race hard at the same time, obviously, but pretty much do whatever you got to do, and yeah.
Well, an awesome night of racing here tonight, man. A second and a first, and that's going to put another notch for you in this series. Multiple wins. The points championship is not out of reach yet.
No, not yet. I haven't looked at the points yet after last weekend, or
You're
last
close.
week. So
15,
close.
I think.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, an awesome night, man. Give me some shout-outs, some thank yous. I'll let you get out of here and go celebrate with your teammates.
Yeah. DJ, thank him for, you know, great racing in both races, and Get Nasty Motorsports and all the other guys at Full Throttle Motorsports, Drury Designs, DJ Sim Shop, Dean at Super Dirt Car, and you guys again for the league and the broadcast and everything else.
All right, man. Thanks for chatting with us. Congrats on another win and overall great night of racing.
Thank you.
Devin Howard picking up yet another win in the series. He was first, Dort second, Boyd in third in a late race pass on Tom Ostendorf to grab that. Ostendorf fourth, Bruce Jones fifth, Travis Johnson was sixth, Reed Rundle seventh, Jason Randolph eighth, Adam Vinny ninth, Larry Moody 10th, Scott Griffin 11th, and Scott Thomason was 12th. Matt Westfall, tough luck, early exit in this one about 6 laps in, and I think he and Mr. Griffin had a little time to talk and hopefully work things out. Well, another great night of racing in the books. We saw one caution in 80 laps of feature, and that was some pretty good racing pretty much anywhere you go. I hope everybody had as good a time as I did. We appreciate you guys. Without you, there's no reason for us to do this without all the great leads. Giving you awesome racing like you just witnessed here tonight. There is nothing for us to cover. Thanks to everybody, both sides of that coin. Don't forget about tomorrow night, about 8:30-ish Eastern, 8:15, 8:20, maybe 8:30 Eastern. We're going to go live with ERA and their Pavement Late Model Series. You'll see a lot of the familiar faces back with that series too. So make sure you tune in for that. Until we see you guys again, peace.